Hey, good morning, you guys. I told y'all I got time today. I told y'all. I'm gonna wait for y'all to start getting the notifications. I think I see three people. Okay, I see four people. I'm gonna start giving you guys. Hey, Your Choice Towing TV, Dana Dane. I remember there used to be a group called Dana Dane. New to you. Shout out to my mods, Rita Wilson, Shirley, Tierney. What's up, Miss Tierney? Yam, Positive Vibes, New to you. Y'all, what's going on this morning? I told y'all I got time today. The realty, it's been such a festive, and when I say festive in a bad way, okay, night, it's ridiculous. Hey, Demon, little Miss Muffin. Did I say the realty? Y'all, what's going on this morning? We ain't gonna be on here for 3 and 4 hours today. We're gonna do like an hour and a half. Um, Gristle Hardaway says 3 hours. Come on. It's like a gloomy day. It's been raining some. It rains and it stops. I was gonna grill. It's a beautiful day though, and I probably still will. Hey, Kenny Adams, True Aquarius. Yeah, I wanted to talk about the streets of Memphis was on fire last night, killings everywhere. Okay. And I went ahead and added because I got to thinking about because I understand like, Memphis has majority African American politicians. And all of these politicians see this stuff going on. It's been going on for a long time. And I think about even as far as up in Nashville, how the governor, it seems to me, they plotted for this stuff to start happening, right? Hold on one second, you guys. Let me do something right quick. Hold on, you guys. Be quiet, Riley. In a little bump, you saying something. Hold on, you guys. Okay. So I dropped the link into our family's chat. Hey, Great Face. Hey, Cypress. And I get to thinking about the politicians and stuff and how, well, I was talking about the governor, how when he changed the laws and he made it so easy for criminals to start getting guns and stuff. And they started making, more military machinery accessible to these people. they started putting more and more of these different types of drugs in the Black community. There was a time that, even though heroin has been around for a very long time, you didn't hear about a lot of citizens, and especially in the urban neighborhoods, having issues with heroin. Now, when they had that opioid epidemic and it was hitting the suburban areas in Mississippi, they declared an emergency. They hurry up and started doing something about it. And you don't really hear a lot about that anymore, right? They declared that an emergency. But we have fentanyl, we have heroin. It is infested in the urban communities in the city of Memphis, right? And you have majority Black politicians, and nothing is happening. They stand on a soapbox and they talk about rehabilitation, rehabilitation. But the thing that really gets me is, when people are talking about rehabilitation, if a person has not been habilitated in the right way, what is it to rehabilitate? That's why you see so many people that are failing, and then people ain't even making it to the rehabs because they are overdosing, right? And so it is what they're putting in the communities, it is way worse. I think they made sure that it was way worse than crack, because during the crack era, we saw people start to look bad. They started staying up all night. They did a lot of things, but it was to harm themselves, right? You didn't see them taking out their family members. You didn't see them doing the type of stuff that was going on now. Okay, now these drugs, because we are chemical beings, and these drugs and stuff is a chemical, we see people becoming very sadistic and things of that nature, and I think they know exactly what is going on, right? So so when we start to see, yeah, y'all please like, share, and subscribe. When we start to see like all of these killings and stuff in the streets of Memphis, I was thinking about, like, it seems like every second we was hearing, y'all, it's another, some just happened yesterday. Some just happened, yesterday. Hey, do I believe that all of this spans from what happened to Big Grape and Big Motor? Yeah, I do. I believe 1+1 is 2. Okay. Do I believe that it's over? Absolutely not. When they do drug busts, so they do drug busts. I was thinking about that, right? And they're trying to clean the streets up, which is a good thing. But you have politicians, when you have law enforcement, right? Because people talk about law enforcement, but law enforcement is there to enforce the law. They are not lawmakers. And so what we need to do is we need to be hard on these lawmakers, because law enforcement can go and arrest these folks, but lawmakers secretly start changing the laws to fix it, where even when they go arrest them, they right back out the next day. They giving them get out of jail free cards, where they're giving, they're getting out on RORs and things of that nature, which is an oxymoron. So now what they're doing is they're wasting taxpayers' money. So what good is it to arrest people and set up these things and things of that nature if you're going to let them back out? And so I always say this, I feel like the Black community always just take the bait. And I'm in the Black community, so because I could say it. Everybody gets rich off of how they take advantage of our people and of our communities, and other communities too, but especially the Black community. And the reason why I say they're able to do it so good in our community is because we're so against each other. If you keep a community divided, you can conquer it one way or the other. They do it to other communities, but they're not able to conquer those communities as they do ours, because the Hispanics and stuff stick together. The Hispanics, when people get through, when folks talk about, well, Hispanics, this, and that. Well, I understand that Hispanics are Black people that just got other little stuff mixed in them, right? But they still have the spirit of the slave, of the original slaves, when they brought them from Africa, right? And they started mixing with them and things of that nature. Just like when people talk about the Africans that come into the United States, they still stick together. They don't really deal with the Americans, because they always say American people, you go get your hair braided. And you talk to them, American black people, we supposed to be all brother, but American black people don't stick together. We stick together. We help each other. You don't hear about African braid shops going out of business. Once they make their money, they build their houses in Africa. They sell their shop to another African, and they come from Africa, make money in America, go back and build their houses in Africa and live good. That's how it's supposed to be. But the African Americans have been brainwashed so much and so messed up. As soon as somebody started trying to come up in our community for the African Americans, they taken them out. I always revert back to Young Dolph. There is no reason why Young Dolph and Yo Gotti should not have been working together. They could have really did something. They could have really been like a Master P and a Baby as it relates to the music industry, or it could have just been a friendly competition. But when you start getting jealous, our community is so infested with jealousy, and now there is so prevalent now. They're making it like it's okay to do it. I was looking at somebody on a Facebook, and now you got these little young dudes standing on their Facebook with weapons talking about, just call me and drop that addy. Just call me and drop that location, advertising being hitmen. Okay? And this is acceptable because what black people don't understand is when crime is out of the roof like this, that means a lot of money coming to that state and into that city. And so we don't watch the politicians. They're supposed to be allocating those funds and making sure that they put the funds into that community and to that city, because Memphis is a blue city. It's predominantly black, to make sure that there are jobs, to make sure that they're cleaning up their community and things of that nature. But they don't do that. And because a lot of the Memphians in our community got their mind on hating and taking each other out. It's just absolutely disgusting what is going on. They can't even see the games that are being played, right? And so, with all of this crime that's going on in our community, like last night, every time you turn around, there was somebody that was taken out on Tulane. There was somebody that was taken out at the gas station on Airways right across from the airport. There was 2 people taken out in East Memphis, y'all. What is going on? And so, just like I was saying on one of my other shows, but these little dudes need to understand, when they paying these folks, they're taking money because they're so driven by greed and money now to go and take out somebody. They call themselves want to be a shade tree hitman. What they need to do is they need to look at their loved ones. They need to look at the little dudes around them and understand, even though I'm taking this money to go take this person out, I'm also trading in one of my loved ones because they know it's going to be some retaliation. That's the reason why I say, what is going on in Memphis with the minds of the young people? I've tried my best. Okay, y'all know how I am, because when I was working for the sheriff's office, I used to volunteer. I asked the chief, I said, Chief, I would love to, I actually wanted to go volunteer and mentor the young girls that were in jail, the juveniles that had committed felonies. And so he was like, well, it's a lot of young girls that already have mentors going over there. He said, but I tell you something, Miss Tamara, the juvenile boys that are in adult jail, because they had to separate them when they was underage and put them over at the female jail to keep them away from population at the main jail so that they wouldn't get hurt. He said they don't have anybody mentoring them. I said, okay, well, I'll go over there. He said, well, be careful, because these are young men that have committed felonies, been in all types of stuff. And so I'm so glad that I got that experience to go over there and start mentoring those young men. That is one of the reasons why when people say, well, you're always trying to take up for these young men, it is because I had the opportunity to mentor and talk to some of these young men when they was 15, 16. Some of them was 13 and 14 in jail that had committed felonies, right? Those young men would be in their early to mid 20s right now, which is why when I talk about straight dropping them, I go, yeah, they have to pay for what they did, but I understand the mindset of a lot of these young dudes, right? when people are manipulating them. Okay. Unknown caller. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So I understood that, right? And so you see a lot of these young men just completely messed up. They completely messed up. And so now they're out here in the street, and I've tried, to I wouldn't say give excuses, but I've tried to understand. But what it all comes down to is people are gonna have to start parenting better. People don't want to hear that. As it relates to their children, start instilling some type of self-worth. Now, I'm not saying when kids are wayward, that parents haven't done the best that they can, but if you build a solid foundation on the inside of them, even when they go wayward, they always revert back to what has been instilled on the inside of them. The problem is that ain't happening now. My mama was saying the other day, she said, when did these girls start thinking that going and selling their bodies is better than going to get a job? Who taught these girls that? I ain't never in my life seen nothing like this before. I said they mamas. Because if you start paying close attention to a lot of these girls' mamas and how they talk, they'll say, girl, I told them to shake what your mama gave you. Yeah, we teach our daughters, because I teach my daughters. The man is the head. He's the head. He's the provider and the protector. That's how it has always been, right? Okay. But to be out there selling yourself, that's something completely different. And these girls are so drugged out now. They on X pills, they on everything. But I always say, how do we expect for a lot of these young girls to do better when you got their own mamas that's teaching them that it's okay and telling them that it is okay? Yeah, pluck that nigga. Yeah, pluck that nigga. Bitch, you 40 years old and you got your daughter out there shaking tail and selling ass for rent. Okay. But I had a bad childhood. That's the very reason why you ought to want something better for your damn daughter. And I think that's the problem. People feel like because they went through pain, people are so damaged. Now, let me tell you something. I never thought I would live to see the day, especially as a woman growing up around seeing my grandmother and them and the camaraderie that they had with their friends and things of that nature, and my aunties and my great aunts and stuff like that. I never thought I would live to see the day that I would see women getting gratification out of seeing other women being hurt. I never thought. It shocks me. It does something to me to this day. And you know what? It's a whole lot of women that are older that you see doing that. They gloat when they see another woman hurting. They gloat if another woman has a relationship or a marriage. You can't even talk to people. You can't even go to a lot of your sister girls now and talk to them about when you're going through in your marriage, because as Betty Wright used to say, the women used to get together and say, Mr. Johnny is a good man now. If you can work that out, if it ain't too bad, work that out. But people gloat. And first of all, you can't even be around now. Let folks know that you got a good man, because the first thing they gonna do is we gonna get close to that hoe so we can see if we can pluck Mr. Johnny. Y'all, that's what's going on. And just because the times change don't mean that it's supposed to get worse. Folks ain't got no loyalty to nobody now. It's all about, and that's the reason why I feel like we're starting to see a lot of what we see. All this selfishness. Ain't nobody giving no love. Ain't no people love things. They don't love human beings. And so that's why you see people taking out human beings, because they're taking out human beings for the love of things. And as a result, their lives are a living hell, because that ain't how it's supposed to be. I always talk about how I don't deal with jealous people. When I see people have that spirit of jealousy on them, and I know we all got our own little flaws, because I when people mess with me, I get real mad. Okay. And I'm working on it because I don't bother people, right? But one thing that I am not is a jealous hearted person because I got a foundation built on the inside of me. Whereas I ain't got to be jealous of nobody. If I want it, it's enough out there for anybody. I can go get it. Okay. But the problem is, y'all, people are so jealous hearted. I was telling Demon, I said, Demon, it's getting real bad when you see older women being so jealous and that they so infested with jealousy that they gloat when they see men violating other women and even talking about taking their lives. Yeah, you might be the next one to die. You a woman gloating because of that jealousy, wanting to see something happen to another woman. So it has nothing to do with anything other than jealousy, and it ain't gonna help their lives none. But a lot of what's going on, it is trickling down from the top. And when I say the top, I'm talking about the heads of a lot of these young people's household. You got mothers, okay? You said, okay, Cypress. You got mothers, okay, that egg their sons on, y'all, to go and be in gangs and to sell drugs. You know why? Because she benefiting from it. She turned a blind eye. How you gonna be a mama and your son living up in your house and he pulling up in he got Maseratis and Mercedes Benz and BMWs and stuff, okay? All in your front yard. Okay? And he ain't got no job. He ain't hitting a lick, as my grandmother used to say. He ain't hitting a lick at a snake. He ain't going to nobody's job. How he get big bankroll? And how your 16-year-old son getting that big bankroll? He ain't going to nobody's job. How is he pulling up in your garage and in your driveway with $100,000 cars, Maseratis, and you ain't questioning that? You ain't asking him where he get that car from. You ain't gonna ask him. You know why she ain't asking him? Because she know he went and stole it. She turned the blind. Well, you gonna help me pay this light bill? You need to give me some of that money instead of saying, look here, boy, you guys, where you getting all that money from? Because you ain't working nowhere. Wherever you getting it from, first of all, you're gonna be in this house. You 16 years old. Okay, at 10 o'clock. You're gonna be in this house at 9 o'clock because you're gonna be going to school tomorrow. They let their kids drop out of school, and then as soon as somebody take them out, they sitting on the news with boogers running all out their nose, snot and stuff running all out their nose. Thanks, Kimberly, for the cash out. Snot and stuff running all out their nose. Spit running all down their mouth. They didn't have to kill my ball. Junebug was a good ball. They killed my ball for nothing. They look, some of them so mentally unstable. They killed my ball because they know he was getting money. They were wrong. And the police kept taking him to jail. The police were jealous of him because they didn't want him to sell drugs. Y'all, it's something going on in our community. I want to say it's mental illness. I know mental illness is at an all-time high, but it's got a lot to do with not wanting to take responsibility. Because when it's all said and done, they can bring in the National Guard, okay? But the National Guard is not supposed to have more control over your children than you. It ain't no
What it do?
world. Okay? It ain't nowhere in this world. Thank you, Kimberly. That the police is supposed to have more control over your minor kids than you. I feel like it's a darn shame when folks sit up and holler about the police. Say the police is, they put a Z on police. The police is ain't doing their job. Why the police ain't doing their job? Lil Rufus, it's a curfew and Lil Rufus ain't in the house. How old is Lil Rufus? 15? That's the reason why I say we don't need these police. They won't even make Lil Rufus come in. Lil Rufus has been standing out selling drugs every day. That's your 15-year-old son. The police supposed to have more control over somebody that's living in your house and you paying all the damn bills than you? It ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to be raising kids that I'm scared of. We all know I ain't never had no boys. Thank you, Miss Tracy, for the cash app. I don't have no boys, but I have girls, and my girls are real tall. My oldest daughter, as I always say, she was always a good girl, but kids start smelling themselves. My kids got whoopings. I ain't have to whoop them often, but they got it. And whenever she did it one time, she drew up at me like she wanted to do something back. And I really treated her like she was somebody on the street, and she was scared to do it again. But the problem is, these folks scared of their kids. I ain't gonna have no kids that I'm scared of. I did her so bad, she was scared to ever do it again. Okay? I ain't gonna have no children that I'm taking care of that I'm scared of. Okay? And if they want to call the police, they're gonna have to leave that MF with the police, because I ain't gonna be raising no kids that's talking about, if you say something to me, I'm gonna call the police. Well, you're gonna have to leave with that motherfucker. Maybe him and his wife can take care of you, because you can't live up in there. You can go on the juvenile. Okay? And see, that's a part of the system. Kids been getting their ass whooped from the beginning of time. It's a difference in correcting your kids. Now, I don't believe in beating them, but it ain't no problem with correcting them. But that's the problem. These folks want to be friends with their kids. Me and little Nene, we going to the club, girl. Little Nene, 19 years. That's your 19-year-old daughter. Yeah, girl. Little Nene be getting plenty of money. She left with one last night, baby. She left with one. I was trying to leave with his brother. Little Nene, 19, mama 40. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You whoring your damn daughter out. Then when the police take her to jail for prostitution, you know these polices ain't right. These polices ain't right. You see what I'm talking about? So with all of these killings and stuff going on in Memphis, y'all, it's hard for me to believe with a lot of these young dudes, because these dudes didn't wait until they was in their 20s to start doing a lot of this stuff. They have started producing these behaviors that they have and exerting these behaviors that they have right now when they was in their teens, okay? And nothing happened. When you have mamas and daddies and stuff that start promoting their children being in gang activity, y'all know the world coming to an end. Because I remember a time when, even if you couldn't, mamas and stuff and daddies did all they could, even if they were a part of gangs, to make sure that their kids were not involved in it. Now you got mamas and stuff. It's just real shocking to me that, yeah, my son was the head of that gang. He was running everything. Okay? Just pathetic. And so until these folks start instilling some type of worth in their children, because they can change all the laws, they can do everything and start locking them up. They can change it. All you're going to have is a damn locked up ass criminal. Okay? But until these folks start instilling some type of worth in their children and they go back to the basics, it ain't going to get no better. You're going to have a bunch of damn criminals in the jail or down at the grave. Okay? Either way, it's not conducive to the growth of our generation, because at the rate that these folks going, everybody going to be taken out. We always looking on the outside of our community. Well, you know, the white people says, how come they ain't came up with no laws? How come we don't handle stuff in our own community? We always trying to outsource stuff. Okay? We always trying to outsource everything. Well, what the white people is gonna come up with, because I know I need this and this and this and that. You got the power within you to go do it for yourself. Our community, as many black folks as there are, I mean, there is, look at me getting country, many black folks in our community all over the world. How come we can't get together and strategize? It is because we're too busy trying to dig graves. We get scared that if another Martin Luther King come up, just like with Dr. King back in the day, they chose him to lead the People's March because he had an effect on the people. Everybody can't be in the front. Some people got to be in the background and help strategize. You got to put people in the front that appeal to the people. They started getting jealous of him. And look what happened. The brothers worked with the same people that was keeping our people oppressed to help to take him out and set him up because of their jealousy. They said they put him in the front. They wanted to benefit from what he was doing. He was putting his life on the line the whole time. They wanted their kids to be free, but they still had that green-eyed monster, that speck in their eye, because he was getting all the attention. We got to take him out. Even though he was working for the better good, it ain't no different than what's going on now. The same thing happened with Malcolm X. It's something wrong with our people. Y'all don't see that going on in no other community. That's the reason why them people rise up, okay? The reason why these black politicians, okay, and it ain't just in Memphis, is able to get away with a lot of what they get away with because it ain't no repercussions. First of all, no other people that are in politics want to sell out their community. Y'all don't see the Jews doing it. Y'all don't see the Hispanics doing it. Okay? Y'all don't see the white folks doing it. When they get into office, they do because they have pride for their community. They want to make sure that they do all they can to try to raise their community up. But you got black folks that sell out for a damn cheese basket. I give you $100 if you'll get up there. We'll help to put you in office. They ain't even selling out for no meat. They selling out for a damn hamburger. Okay? You mess around and put cheese on it. That's it. That's the future. They'll sell out the whole, if they can, forever, the future of our people. Okay? And they do it because they know it ain't gonna be no repercussions.
Facts. You right.
Jews already know if they get into office and they think they're gonna sell their people out, they're gonna handle it quietly. The same way with any other community. But in our community, they ain't gonna do that. Ain't nothing gonna happen. They're gonna sell us out. When it's time to be reelected, they're gonna run to the black community, start kissing on your kids, line y'all up. We got some rag bologna. Everybody come and get a slice. Girl, they got free rag bologna down there. That's a good white man's. That's a good black man's. And he fine too, girl. He gave me 2 slices of rag bologna. I'm gonna go ahead and meet him at the hotel. Our community needs some help. And I say it like that because we always talking about what the white man doing. It ain't got nothing to do with that. It's got everything to do with how jacked up we is. And it ain't going to get no better until we have a change of mindset. Okay?
Preacher. I'm with you when you're right.
Okay?
Not rag bologna. That wasn't Jack Purse rag bologna that bad.
It's that bad. So when do we start changing our mindset?
It should have been ASAP, but some people just don't want to change. They just want to stay in their way. So yeah. The rag bologna is all it take. I'm about to go buy a pound. Shit. I'm just playing. Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
She said, my granny used to say, I'll knock you into the middle of next week. Even when I grew up in the projects. I grew up in Clementine until I was 12. Okay. And so even then, like Spanish Fly lived over there. Who else lived? It's a lot of folks that lived in Clementine. They say DJ Zerk or somebody. I don't remember him, but I remember Antonio because he lived in the same drive that we lived in. Their apartment faced ours. Okay. And even then, they were older than us when we were growing up. Even though they were out they were bad, they had respect. They were not going to sell drugs. If they saw us kids out there playing, they'll go around the building. They'll tell us kids, y'all go back up the hill. If the grown old folks was out there, they was gonna help take the groceries upstairs. They weren't gonna be cussing, and they were doing a lot of the same stuff, selling drugs. They was doing a whole lot of stuff, but they still had respect for people because back then people loved people. They weren't just in love with things. They love people. Now folks hate folks and in love with things. And that's the reason why we seeing a lot of what we're seeing now. I'm going to go take this person out so I can get on I can go buy me a Gucci hat. If I go take out another person, I can go buy the Gucci pants. Yeah, then I'm gonna get on my Instagram. They're gonna be saying, yeah, he bossed up. Where he get? Then I go take out, and maybe if I go take out a family, I can go buy me 2 Gucci suits, y'all. That's what's going on.
You're right. Oh, yeah, man. It's bad. Oh, bad.
But the Memphis streets, I said that to say this. The Memphis streets gonna continuously be on fire like this with these young dudes, okay? Until something happens differently within that
Somebody,
household.
somebody gonna be the odd man out. Gonna be a couple of niggas finna get the death penalty. Somebody gonna be the odd man out because these little stupid niggas ain't gonna stop.
Mm-hmm. I agree. They're gonna get the death penalty. And
Mm-hmm.
listen, Steve Mulroy didn't start saying that because we don't know what kind of system he a part of. Okay. All we know is he wanted to let people back out. They started letting them back out. Remember, he threw that out there. Well, when people was getting mad at him. Well, remember now the death penalty is on the books. He threw that out there before. That let me know that Steve
He know
Mulroy is working with a system that's saying let them out, let them back out easily, so that we can have a reason to
to
start
kill him.
reinforcing that death penalty on them and sending them up there to the electric chair. You know damn well Tennessee is a racist state. It's still the South. Every other state except for Tennessee and I believe Mississippi has overthrown. It might be another one. I think they said it may be another one like Oklahoma. I don't know. Has overthrown the electric chair because when they put them in that chair, a lot of them one dying. They was catching on fire. Their eyeballs and shit was popping all out. They was like, no, that's too heinous. The people that was working in the death chamber couldn't even hardly handle it. Hell. But Tennessee said, no, we're going to keep it because they want them to die the worst way. And with the way these damn fools acting, people have gotten so tired, and that's what they want. That's the game that folks don't even understand. We
Yeah.
all saying something gotta happen. Hell, send their goddamn asses to the death chair or something. Cause they out here acting like a bunch of damn fools. They
Ain't
want us to
nobody
get this
man.
tired because they don't want to hear the black women say, listen, they can't do this to our black men. A lot of black women then threw their hands up and said, protect us. They killing us all. And that's what they want. That's why he threw out that, well, in order to stop this crime, we're gonna have to start sending them to the death chair. I said,
Because you know
aha,
what?
that was the plan the whole time.
Yeah, you know what coming down the pipe. You know. Hey, little Miss Muffin. Yeah, it's coming. Whether people like it or not, it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I called the lady and I said, man, them streets gonna be on fire by the time the street light come on.
Mm-hmm. They did
I
it
was like,
all the way up until what 11 o'clock. They started early because that situation that happened at Tulane, that was at like 2:30 yesterday afternoon.
yeah, but somebody was laying out in the middle of the street or something.
Yeah, then about 20 minutes later, something happened in East Memphis where somebody was out in the middle of the street. Then another situation happened in East Memphis where somebody was taken out, and then the last situation happened at the airport, across from the airport. Somebody at the gas station. I can't understand why these folks be out pumping gas when this is where they look for them at in their area.
Yeah, they know where they gonna be. And you know why they know where they gonna be? Because all these niggas know each other. All these niggas grew up around each other, to run together in packs and be cool and do all this shit. So they know pretty much where nigga gonna hang out, how you catch them, where you gonna catch them. They know this. It's the back door, man. The back door is wide open, man. Even Stevie Wonder can see this shit. The back door wide. I've been saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no niggas that don't know each other. These niggas get the kick at each other mama houses, and now they killing each other
Why
because
do
the
you think they
niggas
killing each other? Why do you think they doing that?
niggas pay niggas the back door niggas. Niggas pay niggas the back door. Nigga, gonna be a lot of this. This ain't gonna stop long. Nigga gonna throw money out there. Nigga gonna call the back door niggas. Cause
Mm.
these niggas ain't got nothing. They out here broken, starving. Nigga throw 100,000. They gonna lay a nigga. They gonna lay a nigga. They kick it with down.
And
It's
still ain't gonna get the opportunity to spend it.
it's sad, but it's sad, but it's true.
It's so sad. These folks taking out folks that they done knew their whole life.
Yeah. Why you think it's so easy for people to pull up and shoot people at gas station? They all know each other.
They setting up folks they knew their whole life.
People that possibly shot Big Motor ain't nobody that didn't know him. Them niggas that grew up with him that just backdoored him.
Mm. So do you think Big Motor was staying out of the way? Because like I was saying on the other vlog, um, um, CEO Jizzle said they did that out of hurt. Because so when I hear him say that, it makes me think that whatever happened, Big Motor didn't have nothing to do with it.
No, no. See, Big Motor haven't been in Memphis in a while. Big Motor been moving around and doing things, just doing his thing. See, Big Motor is affiliated. So once you become affiliated, you guilty by association. When they see you, it's dead. That's how it rolls.
It's,
I know it sound bad, but that's how it goes in the street. Now, are you affiliated with them? We can't get them. We see you. You out. We get you up out of her.
but it seemed like to me Big Motor was targeted. You sure Big? They said Big Motor had been running up a bag. You
No,
sure somebody wasn't mad at him for running up a bag and sent somebody over there to get
he
him?
he hadn't been around, so it had to be like, okay, we know you mess with them, so we gotta get you because we can't get them, so you got to go.
How they know that them windows were tinted? How did they know he was sitting out there?
Well, cause it probably somebody in his circle backdoored him. That's what I'm telling you. The back door was always open.
Rest in peace, Young Dog says right. Motor been in. Oh, so rest in peace, Young Dog. That was Trula Mafia's drug bust. I didn't know that. In Orange Mound. He said that was Trula Mafia's drug bust in Orange Mound.
Y'all niggas constantly taking losses, man. They probably hanging on by a thread anyway.
Rest in peace, Young Dog says right, bro. Motor been in Miami. He wasn't in Memphis like that recently. They did that BS to hurt the next man, and that's how it is with these fake desperate killers. They ain't gonna never get their mans. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, it was bad. It was retaliation, but he didn't probably have nothing to do with that. It was just he affiliated with niggas who could possibly have something to do with it. They seen him as that. But like somebody had to know he was gonna beat her to just pull up, and it wasn't like they just didn't know he was in there. They knew he was in there.
Wait a minute, Tracy said I had stated earlier. What? Wait a minute. They scared of the rain, child. Hitting the house. Be quiet. That's the rain. Don't start. She's scared of the rain. Tracy says I heard. I had stated earlier that channel said he was on IG with others dangling and Lil Migo chain. Who was Tracy? I missed that.
Okay. They got a little Migo chain.
He said Miss T Go Mode had got picked up. Who got picked? Go Mode had got picked up. I had stated earlier that channel said he was. Then what killing me? All these mad MFs joking. So they took a man out that ain't even did nothing to them.
No, it be that way sometimes when you affiliated. Hey, that what come with it. I know it sound bad, but this will come with this.
It sound bad. It do.
That what come with this. So you gotta take the good with the bad. He cool with Jizzle. That's a long bad promoter. Then tell them to take Nico Chain. But then it took Migo Chain again. Is that what he's saying?
They took Migo Chain again. Hmm. Lord, Migo in the midst. They said Migo name in the midst of this too.
Well, they gonna throw him in the after him getting punched around by Road Hero. He gonna get thrown in at a lot because they possibly feel like he gotta redeem himself from that airport yesterday.
He said, no, she talking about back then when it first happened. Motor was in the video with Jizzle when he said 100 on my head. Oh. Mm, mm, mm. That's crazy.
Oh, Motor? Yeah, he got shot. Who you talking about Motor when he said he got who he talking about Motor Tracy? Yeah, because he got shot with the black youngster situation.
And Tracy says you should look at the channel. He did a clip on his street activity. Said he had been shot 12 times before this. Who? Motor?
Yeah, Motor got shot like 10 or 12 times with the beef with black youngster.
When? Well, I remember. Yeah, I remember when he was beefing with Black Youngster. They popped him up.
Yeah,
Remember? That
yeah,
was
yeah,
there, and that was because they was mad because he was dealing with Dolph at that time.
yeah, they were
That
saying
was around the same time that they did that to Dolph.
right. That's why I figured Dolph. And that's the only thing I really made it. I think felt like Dolph should have looked out more for him, man.
They was trying to take Dolph out too.
Of course, but I'm saying though, like, look out, like the man that took bullets getting into this. Look, you gotta look more.
I don't believe it happened like that. And I'm just being honest. I believe that hey, this is what I believe. When that situation happened, um, and they blackballed him, it was them that blackballed him. I think he started dealing with Dolph more.
Well, he wasn't dealing with them in the beginning because of the stuff. It was some politics in this and that. I ain't gonna get into that, but those of us who know it was some politics involved in there. But like, he really
When that
called.
stuff happened, Miko and them was still kids when that stuff happened with Big Mo and
No,
them. That was like 8, 9, like
no,
when they took Shaq Glitzy chain. I know they ain't saying they popped him because of that. They ain't give a damn
no,
about Shaq Glizzy.
no, no. It wasn't that. It's because he affiliated with the other side that they don't rock with, so they seen him and got him. That's what I believe.
Them folks was out there. I don't know if they were driving or they was sitting on the street because their car was in a yard, right? It went into a yard. So they might have been driving. That means, I mean, they some. How did they know that? How you know?
Somebody gave some up.
It's messed up because it ain't gonna stop.
No, man, 'cause they took down a big name in the city. It's gonna be a problem for people. So people don't think it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem, man. Yeah, on the main streets, yeah. But them folks they ain't gonna pay attention to that. Police don't. Memphis police really don't care like about niggas killing. They don't care. Like other places might care, but Memphis police really don't care about niggas killing niggas. Yeah, they don't care about that. You kill a white man or a white girl, your ass in trouble. You shoot niggas, they don't care. Unless it's an old woman, old people, or some kids, they don't really care about niggas killing niggas.
Mm. No, they don't. What you think gonna have to happen?
Well, as far as Memphis,
Hmm.
I don't know, man. Like, well, the politicians ain't shit. So I don't know what too much the mayor gonna do. So like, he got a tall hill to climb.
Mm. They said facts. Motor wasn't no shrimp. That's why they don't want nobody to know they behind it. They know what's gonna happen. It's sad. The man was out the way and they go take him out.
Yeah.
It seemed like to me they don't want to take him out till they saw Motor had started back dropping music. And
No, that ain't the case. It sound good, but that ain't the case.
you
Now
said
in
that.
the courtroom, now in the courtroom, that'll sound very good, but that ain't the case. No, man. Motor affiliated, and they feel like, look, man, you fucking with them, we gotta get you up out of here, bro.
I
We
agree,
know
Crystal.
we can't get them niggas, so somebody got to go.
Yeah, but
It's
it's not like these other folks hiding. These people be outside. They target Motor.
yeah, but I ain't gonna say they. I ain't gonna say they target him. He just so happened to be at a place. And, well, well, maybe he shouldn't have been. Who knows? He might should be. He might was at a place maybe he shouldn't have been, and that's what happened.
It looked
But
like to me they was just driving on Tuklahoma, just like Stupid Duke's baby's mother was driving on Tuklahoma, and they got him.
now that now that that was crazy. Did they ever find out who was behind that?
Uh-huh. Big
Who?
30 now, allegedly. Money bag, yo.
Well, why they ain't bringing charges? If that was the case.
Well, you know how that is. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Ain't nobody saying anything.
Well, uh, well, they, they, I don't know. Oh, they ain't gonna solve it. They ain't gonna solve it no way.
I agree. I think the National Guard is going to have to come in. I know people don't want that, but it's going to have to happen. You don't think so?
Eventually, they gonna have to have like, cause like them now the guards ain't gonna play. They tell you don't move, stay in the house. That's it. They popping your ass one of the big ass M16. They ain't asking too many questions. They saying, "Get ain't no going, ain't no doing nothing." They tell you no, that's it. It ain't gonna be no. You killed you shot my baby. They tell you don't move, go in the house, man. They popping your ass. They ain't asking no question. Ain't nothing gonna be done about it because it's the government. You know, they pretty
But
much
you
just gonna
got some
be.
of these people feeling like they bigger than the National Guard, than the military. That's their
Well,
mind that told them that they untouchable.
well, they gonna find out that they ain't. That they gonna pop shit out one of them young niggas with them big ass M16. They gonna make sure you then nobody ain't gonna have to worry about you no more. You gonna be gone.
I really believe that's the plan also.
You know, well, they need it. Just let me know when they coming so I can stay out the way. Cause I don't want to be tied up in. I don't want to be tied up in. Hmm, let them stay out of whoever running that shit way. 'Cause I know how they get down. People that one thing about people that military, they live that shit for real. I stay out people like that way. I'm still, I don't know, man. I'm still on a thin line about coming to the M town, but I'm might ain't coming. All they goddamn killing.
It says if people care about the kids, they gonna have to talk to them before the guard come in losing too many. Yeah,
Man, people don't care about them bad ass kids. People that had them don't care. That's the problem. The people that had them don't care about them. They expect for the teacher to be the mama, the daddy,
hmm
educator, the church lady, the preacher. Shit, what you gonna do? Where you had them?
they send them to school. Kids supposed to go to school to learn, but folks be sitting up saying, "Oh, they at school." I be so glad when they at school. They think that's school is supposed to just be a babysitter.
Yeah, but see, here is the thing. And you know what? I believe if the parents cared more, they would actually teach them more in public school. If the parents cared more,
It's raining. Do you think the streets gonna be on fire tonight?
have it ever stopped the street from being on fire? Mm, mm. they just, it just gonna slow it. It just gonna slow the process down, but it coming. Y'all get ready. I ain't seen my boy Blackwood News pop out. I gotta check on him, make
He
sure
been
he ain't.
partying. The news, national news interviewed him. He just been celebrating.
Out.
He just need to go on and keep doing his stuff and don't, because when he starts showing his accolades, that's when they make him a target.
Yeah, man. I'm okay. He out partying. Okay, he ain't in front of no milk carton. Okay, good. Hmm. And he gonna find his way out on the rooftop. He gonna find his way outside to keep trying to investigate.
Hmm
But I ain't seen him lately. That's good. Give it a break. For you and your camera be upside down, man. These young niggas is crazy.
They don't flip.
But take the day off, y'all niggas. Put the guards up. Just take the day off. Chill out, man. It's almost Halloween.
Even if they take the day off, it ain't gonna change nothing.
I know that's right, Nakia Baker. You sure right. Ain't no else. Hey man, how many shoes y'all think gonna happen tonight in the rain? Put it in the
Hmm.
comment in. Put it in the comments right now. How many shoes y'all think gonna happen tonight? Just tonight or this evening? I say it start popping up about what time is it now? I say about I say probably like 3 or 4 shoes. Cause it coming. I hate to say it like that. It just break my heart to say that about my city, man. Y'all know I love my city, but but well, true results. He in the house. Hopefully, probably have the cape. But he in the house.
It says Blackwood News know what's good. He don't plan on being in a shirt no time soon. Another thing, we have to start early and don't think we are exposing them too young, because with social media and what they hear at school, you will be surprised. Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't like putting stuff like that in the metaverse, man. But hey, man, it's Memphis, Tennessee, man, home of barbecue, blues, and bullets, man. But it's the truth. It ain't like yesterday, Tracy. Yesterday, if you was on here yesterday, Tracy, what did I say? I said, Tamara said, do y'all think it's gonna be in the shoe? I said, yep, it's possibly gonna be like 3 or 4. She was like, for real? Well, by the time it get dark, I said, yep. And we're breaking news. I know my city.
Hmm. And guess what? They still ain't finished.
Sure ain't. They ain't finished, y'all. They can't, y'all. Yeah, they ain't finished. Hey, look, man. Just hope that the National Guards come in town.
That's what's gonna happen. The National Guard gonna come to town, and
Niggas gonna be on all
they're
that
gonna
tough
start giving
shit.
out the death penalty.
They gonna be on all that tough shit. No bullets, barbecue blues and bullets. Oh, this police officer is so fine. The guy, Lee.
Lord Jesus.
Hey,
That lust demon is working early.
yeah. Oh, she's so pretty, and she got pretty eyes and thick lower armor.
So let me ask you something, Cypress. So do you believe that CEO Lil Kenny is a BEO Lil Kenny?
Do we think he was? Do I think he wasn't there?
Huh?
Do I think B.O. looking at what?
Do you think that BEO Lil Kenny is a person that they're targeting now?
He's automatically targeted because he's automatically targeted because he's the head of Young Mob. He's on top of the food chain. So when they see him, they're gonna try to push his shit back. Yeah, it's true. He's Young Mob. So yeah, they're gonna try to push his shit back. soon as they see him, they can't wait to get a big name like him. And they can't wait for a nigga like him and Stupid Dude. That's how for they got a little bit more respect for B.E.O. Kennedy and Stupid Dude. But he gonna get his shit pushed back to the young mom. They catch him. Now,
They
it's
gonna get
gonna be
they gonna get who stuff pushed back.
they catch him one of them niggas, them niggas the head of young mom. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. If they get one of the big fish, it's gonna be a major problem in the city. Just like with Motor, the Motor shit, man, Motor got a
People been
lot
quiet
of
about Motor. Do you think that people riding for Motor?
what? Did you watch the news?
Yeah.
Did you pay attention to anything that we talked about? Did you pay attention to anything that you seen yesterday?
But see, and the reason I said that, I know they was out there spinning. Do you think they was spinning for Motor or for in retaliation for Motor? I do believe that someone was in retaliation for Motor,
Yeah,
but
of course
because
they
it seemed like when they would take one out, then like 20 minutes later, another one was taken out. So were they doing body for body, or do you think all of them was just for Motor?
No, I don't know if they are Motor, but they spent man Motor big dog. Big
Mm-hmm.
Motor name is stamped in the city. Like it's gonna be some problem for some niggas. Because Motor is one of the niggas that I can. One of the niggas that can really go anywhere in the city. He's standing like niggas respect him. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. If you know, you know. It's gonna Motor, Bio, and niggas like Stupid Dude, whoever. It's gonna be a problem. That's right, Tracy Brown. If you know, you know. Yeah, man, y'all think them niggas y'all think they were getting dropped down for mm. Now Retaliation, y'all don't know what he's talking about.
Y'all run them likes up for me. I need 30 more likes. I need 30 more likes. Run the likes up for me. Hit the like button.
Hey,
What rest in peace, young dog says. He said he can't believe that they took Motor. I bet the mob don't let up.
no.
Yeah,
It
Kenny
ain't
Money too. They wanna try to mess with Kenny Money too.
yeah, I heard they got a nice piece of change
I
on
was
their
gonna
head.
say they already got a bag on him.
I heard it was a nice piece of change. Life changing piece of change on his though. Yeah, it's
They
gonna be
wrong.
can you just imagine all these niggas with money and everybody got healed? Everybody got little heels that's gonna shake on this little money. This shit finna be crazy. Man, look, this straight from Cyber TV. Rest in peace, young dog. And Street Politics TV, man. Get somewhere and sit down if you with me. It
Mm-hmm.
ain't finna be. It ain't finna.
Let's say
It,
because it
I ain't,
might be the same thing. Let me look at the news here. Let me see. Because somebody they probably done got somebody just as we talking, because they was doing it yesterday just as we was talking. Um, ain't nothing happened yet.
yeah, it's coming. It gonna die down, and next thing you know, shit gonna get sprayed up, y'all. If you in Memphis, Tennessee, please get somewhere and sit the hell now. Cause you don't want to get caught in the midst of this. I watch some switches get to rolling, them guys get to rolling. And they ain't. Hey man. Right. What's up, Ken? What poppin', my dog? Yeah, they was on the prowl all night. Hey, how you doing?
Let's see. Man dies after being run over by SUV in Parkway Village. Lord have mercy.
Damn.
I don't see where nothing has happened. Hopefully, nothing will happen.
Yeah, man. Stay. This finna get bad, man. Especially when niggas get hit, they got name in the street.
They arrested a man for a string of robberies in Covington.
Mm. I am trying to get rid of this lust thing, y'all. So many fine ass women out here that think of the hell. Oh, shit. Oh, it's too early in the daytime, probably.
Yeah, it's too early.
Them niggas gonna pop it off.
They been out all night. Hell, they sleep. He said it set off a string of events. Yes, it did.
Little child, ain't that the dude that got killed in them apartment? Got killed in them apartment. Rest in peace, though.
Y'all keep running the likes up for me.
I'm trying a little bit muffin, but every time I'm trying, to see some fine ass, thick ass women. Oh, yeah, it about to get bad, man. I'm probably coming to the city to get me some barbecue. And I'm heading on now. To my other.
That's right, Gristle Hardaway. Love your black women.
That's right, Gristle. I'm trying to love them all. Black, Mexican, Chinese, white, all of it. I'm trying to love them all. I don't.
Oh Lord. That's why you in that's the reason why you in the doghouse. hmm I love our brothers too. Some of them.
Oh man,
I don't love all of them.
that's right. 'Cause some of them
He's so
fuck with
mannish. Yeah, he mannish. Anyway, y'all, the streets. I'm sure it's gonna be. I hope not, though. I really. They might try to lay low, but it ain't gonna work out because these people need to think about this before they do what they do. They really do. They need to think about this stuff. Miss T Big Motor, though, that shit crazy. They know Motor had them scared. Used to take all their gun. Yeah, Big Motor, they Miss Big Motor still believed in fighting. They were scared of him.
Yeah, he walk around. He walk around with that 100 round, 100 round, 100 round. That was his shit. Built a 100 round ENT, man. Long live big motor. Man, I know
They
black
tried to
youngsters.
say that they tried to say Big Motor told on his friend. Big Motor said, I ain't tell nothing. Hell, the video was showing everything.
Yeah, I know black youngsters somewhere moonwalking.
He said they get ready to go hide in the gates, in the King's gates.
Man, it's the biggest death trap in Memphis. Damn fool, right? In that death trap. Once I get to the top of the gate, I'm ready to go. Hey, Kimberly.
I didn't even think people still go up in there.
Yeah, man,
When
people.
when Pooh Shiesty to get out of jail?
I don't know. And hopefully it's soon. But see, here's the problem when Pooh Shiesty get out of jail. Because, Pooh Shiesty kind of cool with people on both sides, right? You hear me?
It's amazing to me how these young dudes, it ain't no telling who um
They finna make big. They gonna make Pooh Shiesty pick a side. You hear me?
hmm.
They gonna make Pooh Shiesty pick a side at this point. They gonna make him pick a side. Hey, y'all, get y'all a platinum membership, man. So y'all can really get the good stuff. Do I think he can control Big 30 to a fault? To a fault he can. But what's gonna happen is they gonna force him to pick a side. Will I pay for what? The platinum membership?
Y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Let you borrow my password. Girl, you know how many cans I had to sell to get this platinum membership? Nah, I'm just playing.
It says kind of because when Shiesty was out, 30 wasn't having none of these problems.
Right.
Mm-mm. Mm. Well, y'all, I tell you, the streets was on fire yesterday, y'all. That's kind of because yeah, the streets were on fire. I'm really hurt for Motor family. It's a lot of chaos.
Joe will, and it's gonna be a lot of killing.
Mm-hmm. Because I believe they already know where it came from.
Of course they know where it came from.
Mm. Yeah, y'all run me up. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. That helps to kick the video into the algorithm, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all run this video up for me.
I think we know where it came from. Rest in peace, young dog. I got an idea. But it only gonna be a matter of time for all these niggas. Once 30 realize that these CMG niggas really don't give a damn about him, he gonna be stuck. I think it would be wise for them to plead.
What you think about this situation with Judge Coffee? What you think?
I think
Do you think it's gonna change the nature of anything?
no. You know what? I think it was a I think it was a blessing for Judge Coffee where he can finally move on and won't have to deal with the day to day of this crap. You know, because he's old school
Mm-hmm.
and he people gotta understand, man. Like he got a job to do. He's the judge, right? He got a job to do.
Mm-hmm.
But he looking at these kids like he's a young black man who threw their whole life away for nothing. Because he
Mm-hmm.
black, so you know he's thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then stuck in this white man's system. And so he tried to be lenient as possible, like, hey, look, you got to this time, really I shouldn't, but you a young black dude, you threw your whole life away. I'm gonna give you this time, even though I know you're done anyway, but I'm gonna give you this much time to really figure out do you really want to go up this level? Or you just want to cop out and do the rest of your life in jail? He was really trying to throw the cast a lifeline. And they lawyers really screwed him because now you finna go in the person courtroom who really don't give a damn about you or your case, really don't care, and they finna really just throw you to the wolves. You really look at it like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because the man was actually trying to throw y'all a lifeline because he ain't looking at y'all like criminals. He looking at y'all like young black men who threw your whole life away for nothing. So
Mm-hmm.
some type of if he people don't realize the man had some type of sympathy for because he really could have pushed the line and said, hey look, this the trial day, it's it. I ain't throwing you no lifeline. It's it. We go on with it. But no other judge would have did that.
No, and when Quit violated, he'd have been back in jail.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now now quit going to jail. If they going if they going anywhere in these racist white people courtrooms that really don't like black people, they ain't going all their ass
They
going to
don't
jail.
understand. It ain't nothing but a whole bunch of Klansmen down there.
Yeah, they don't like nothing black. Yeah, his ass is
Mhm.
going to jail. Yeah. Only person that
I never believed Straight Drop's attorney was there to help him anyways.
yeah, he really just screwed the man over
Yeah,
because he
he just insured a life sentence. He was gonna get it anyways, but he might be looking at death after a while. More stuff start to,
uh, 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 uh,
come
uh,
into
uh,
play.
that's what I was afraid of because them white judges is gonna bring out everything. And they ain't no way and then all the discussion ain't no way. Like no, like Judge Coffee would be the nicest he was gonna be. I think he would be a little bit too nice to a fault, but I think he does. I think he know. Yeah, yeah, they done. He knows though. And this man just trying to throw y'all.
Do I
This
think
man,
do I think it was a political move? It could have been. But it ain't, even if it was, it's not gonna make a difference. Judge Coffee, see, it goes back to what I was saying that with the prosecutors, when people want a microwave, they, want them to hurry up and do indictments. Didn't I say from day one, Cypress? Do you remember me saying that with high profile, high price attorneys, when they know that their client can't win, they look for any technicality, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that the trial had not started. They look for something that minute. Now, Judge Coffey had the authority to revoke his phone privileges, but his attorney was able to get Judge Coffey off of that case on one little small technicality, and that was he was supposed to have a hearing to let them know that he was taking the phone privileges. A bunch of bullshit, but this is what attorneys like that do. They look for anything small, where there's supposed to be due process or whatever to poke holes in that, and that's what they do, and that's what he's gonna try, from this day forward.
And he really screwed this man over.
Yeah, he really screwed him over.
Because the white judges gonna pull out everything to make sure they ain't gonna try to push for the death penalty. They gonna do it. It's a lot of things gonna come up with these white judges that they never thought that they were gonna be big. Ain't gonna be so much stuff that this man gonna be attached to if he go to trial. So they gonna pull out all stops to make sure.
Who do I think went all the way to Atlanta to get Quet Lawyer? Well, I mean, that was around the time that remember Teasy was flying out but it could have been Quet. Maybe one of his girlfriends or something.
And then this fool rapped no statement about an open case that he charged with.
Yeah, I ain't making no
That
statement.
that's what the problem came in. Was he in the line punchline and he talked about an open case that he charged with the dog murder. And he said it ain't nothing but a little body. I'ma beat it like it's Mayweather. He screwed up when he did that.
And straight drop attorney gonna get into a courtroom of another judge who's seen the way that that he handled Judge Coffin, gonna be hard on his ass.
Yep. Yeah, he.
That's exactly what's getting ready to happen. You there, Cypress?
My charger. I'm plugging up my charger.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, it ain't gonna be a gravy. That's the reason why I said, don't y'all let nobody tell y'all that straight drop is get ready to be a cakewalk for him. No, it's get ready to be worse. Them judges down there don't play.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. But when I tell you this, bro, I'm taking.
But it don't make no sense though. Says I don't trust those blue. Yeah, he low down now. He came in there trying to get Judge Coffee off. But he was
Straight driver lawyer.
But like I said, he do number her straight drop. That's all he did. He heard straight drop. Yeah, I hit the like button.
Yeah, he done. He done. I go to work at 3:30, so I'm not leaving here. I'm not leaving my apartment at all. So I'm gonna get here and
No, she said, I said that, yeah, folks are going to try to spin it. He spoke on Key Glock in the song, and all he really playing them games. He spoke on Key Glock. And who spoke on Key Glock? Straight Drop? Either way it goes, straight drops. Future is bleak. Either way, his lawyer think he gonna get him out on technicalities. I really don't think his lawyer trying to get him out. But his future is bleak.
ain't got no future. It's over. What's up, bro? How you doing, baby?
Mm-hmm.
His future over. Mm.
How are they going to have a trial date set and they haven't had jury selection, or does that happen when trial starts? It happens right before the trial starts. Jury selection normally happens probably like maybe a month or so before the trial starts.
For the text mode. Oh,
Selecting jurors for this case will be tough. Well, believe it or not, they get a bunch of. I'm sure that straight drop lawyer is probably going to be trying to get a bunch of young people, but they can get a bunch of old white folks. That's it for him. He said they found a body on the side of Interstate 55. Really? On I-55? Hold on.
they found about it where?
On I-55 on the side of the road. It says traffic delay. Hmm. Oh,
Plus that bad.
that was
What's
in
up?
DeSoto. That was down here on
Oh,
I-55 southbound, just south of the rest area. What they doesn't report it. Oh wow. Mm. Y'all hit the like button for me. Mm. Let's see. I see. Blackwood News ain't been in the mood to be out. It's his birthday,
he'll probably be out next week, man.
but he probably needs to stay out the way.
Yeah, they gonna have him in that damn camera upside down.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, people. Plus that bad. What's up, man?
Let's see, Jeremy Pierre. Let me see if he got anything. Hmm. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I need to run out to the store. Even though it's raining, I could still grill. I could still grill. So I'm gonna grill me some chicken, and I'm going to make me some candied yams. And I am going to, because I don't have to be back to the office till Monday. And I'm gonna chill today and look at movies and all of that after I grill my chicken and stuff. And I won't grill chicken today. I thought they would say. So if y'all want me to come back on later, I will. It'll be later tonight though, and talk to us later. If y'all want me to come back on later tonight, I will.
All right, I'll be there.
What? Rest in peace, Young Dolph, who almost got 100K views. Missy, we will be here when you get back. Just lay your phone down. We'll do a longer video tonight. We'll do a longer video tonight. We're gonna go live on the other channel tonight, on the main channel, okay? Anyways, you guys, I love you guys. Y'all be safe. Pray when y'all get off of here. And we'll be on later tonight, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you later.